Welcome to Earnings Central. In this video, we'll break down Levi Strauss's third quarter fiscal 2024 earnings call in under 5 minutes. We'll cover the key financials and major takeaways, so you can stay informed without spending hours listening to the full call. Let's get started. Levi's reported net revenues of $1.5 billion for the quarter, up 3% when adjusting for the exit of the Denizen business. The star of the show was undoubtedly the Levi's brand itself, which grew an impressive 5% globally, its best quarterly growth in 2 years. Profitability was a bright spot, with record Q3 gross margins of 60%, enabling a 250 basis point expansion in adjusted EBIT margin. This translated to a robust 27% increase in adjusted EBIT dollars and an 18% rise in adjusted diluted earnings per share. The direct-to-consumer channel continued to shine, with global DTC revenues up 12%. This marks the 10th consecutive quarter of positive comp sales for Levi's, showcasing the strength of their retail strategy. Now, while there were many positives, it wasn't all smooth sailing. The company faced headwinds in 3 key areas: Dockers, China, and Mexico. These challenges led to the company's revenue coming in at the lower end of their guidance range. In response to these challenges, Levi's announced some significant strategic moves. Most notably, they're exploring strategic alternatives for the Dockers brand, including a potential sale. This decision underscores their commitment to focus on the core Levi's brand and accelerate growth in Beyond Yoga. Looking at regional performance, Europe returned to growth with a 7% increase, driven by strength in both wholesale and DTC channels. The U.S. market continued its positive momentum, particularly in the DTC segment. The women's business was a standout performer, growing 11% globally and solidifying Levi's position as the #1 women's denim brand in the U.S. This success in the women's category is a testament to the company's strategic focus on expanding beyond its traditional men's market. Despite the challenges, Levi's remains confident in its trajectory. They expect continued acceleration in Q4, driven by the momentum of the Levi's brand, improvement in global wholesale, and ongoing strength in DTC and Europe. For the full year, Levi's adjusted its revenue guidance slightly. They now expect reported revenues to be at the low end of their previously guided 1% to 3% range, and constant currency growth to be between 1.5% to 2%. On the profitability front, the company raised its full-year gross margin expectation from 180 basis points to 270 basis points, reflecting the Q3 beat and higher anticipated contribution from DTC in Q4. Looking ahead, Levi's is focusing on several key initiatives to drive growth and profitability. These include expanding their DTC presence, accelerating their e-commerce business, and continuing to innovate in product development. The company also highlighted their new marketing campaign featuring global icon Beyoncé, which they believe will fuel momentum going into the holiday season and beyond. In conclusion, while Levi's faced some headwinds in Q3, the overall picture remains positive. The core Levi's brand is showing strong growth, profitability is improving, and the company is making strategic moves to position itself for long-term success. As always, investors will be watching closely to see how these strategies play out in the coming quarters. That wraps up our recap of Levi Strauss's third quarter fiscal 2024 earnings call. If you found this summary helpful and want to stay on top of more earnings reports from other companies, don't forget to subscribe. We've got plenty more quick and easy breakdowns coming your way. So hit that subscribe button and never miss an update from Earnings Central.